Have you ever trusted someone so deeply that you thought they would be by your side forever? In 1997, in the city of Enugu, Nigeria, two young men, Chike and Emeka, shared a bond so strong that people often called them brothers, even though they were not related by blood. They grew up in the same neighborhood, chasing the same football on dusty fields, sneaking into mango farms together, and sharing bowls of gari when times were hard. Chike was calm, soft-spoken, and God-fearing. Emeka was daring, adventurous, and lived for the thrill of the moment. Their friendship was the kind people envied. If you saw Chike, you saw Emeka. Yet beneath that loyalty, there was a dangerous difference. Chike was cautious about life, while Emeka believed life was too short to live carefully. By the time they finished secondary school, their paths started to split. Chike enrolled in the university, focusing on his studies and his small fellowship group. Emeka dropped out after his first year. He preferred nightclubs, fast money, and the company of dangerous friends. "Brother, enjoy your life now," Emeka would laugh. "All this reading and praying will not matter in the grave. Live fast, die young." Chike would only sigh, praying silently for his friend. Despite their differences, they still met often. Chike would sometimes follow Emeka to the market or sit with him under the stars, listening to his wild stories of parties, girls, and money. And sometimes, Emeka would listen quietly when Chike spoke about God, though he always dismissed it with a joke. As the years rolled on, Emeka's lifestyle grew more dangerous. He began drinking heavily, getting into fights, and taking risks that terrified even his closest friends. Chike often warned him, but Emeka only laughed. One evening in 1999, the city was buzzing with news. A ghastly car accident had occurred on the highway. A drunk driver had lost control after leaving a nightclub. By dawn, the newspapers carried the story, and Emeka's name was among the dead. Chike could not breathe when he heard. He rushed to the morgue, his legs shaking, and there lay the lifeless body of his best friend, his brother in all but blood. The sight broke him. At the funeral, tears flowed freely. Some whispered about Emeka's reckless life, others mourned the boy who once made everyone laugh. Chike stood by the grave, his chest heavy with guilt. He wondered, did I do enough to save him? Did I pray enough? Did I love him enough?
For months, Chike battled nightmares. He dreamt of Emeka calling to him from far away, his voice echoing in pain. Sometimes, he woke to the smell of smoke in his room, though no fire burned. Life tried to move on. Chike graduated, got a job, and kept himself busy. But the shadow of Emeka never left him. It was as though his friend's soul still lingered, restless. 2 years passed. One quiet evening, as rain fell softly outside, Chike was studying his Bible when he heard a knock at the door. He opened it, but no one was there. Instead, lying on the doorstep was a sealed envelope, burnt at the edges, smelling faintly of smoke. Confused, he picked it up. Across the front, in handwriting he knew too well, were the words, "To my brother, Chike, from your friend, Emeka." His hands trembled. His heart pounded. Emeka had been dead for 2 years, how could this be? He locked the door, lit a candle, and with fear gripping him, tore the letter open. The words inside nearly stopped his heart. "Brother, I am writing to you from a place of fire, a place of endless torment. I am burning, screaming, and there is no escape. I thought death was freedom, but it is chains. I thought life was for pleasure, but pleasure betrayed me. I am in hell." Chike gasped, his tears falling onto the page. The handwriting was undeniably Emeka's. Every stroke, every curve of the letters was his. The letter continued, "I remember every time you warned me. I laughed. I mocked. I said I had time. Brother, there is no time here. There is only regret." Chike's heart broke as he read further, "I see others here, faces you know. They scream with me. They had chances. They wasted them. Brother, warn them. Tell them hell is real. The room grew colder. The candle flickered wildly, though the letter spoke of fire. Then, at the very bottom of the page, a chilling final line appeared as though written in real time: "Don't let my story be yours." Chike dropped the letter, shaking violently. In the silence, he swore he heard Emeka's voice, weak, broken, and full of pain, whispering his name. The next morning, he took the letter to his pastor, who wept as he read it. "This is a warning," the pastor whispered. "Sometimes, God uses even the damned to save the living." Chike could not keep it to himself. That Sunday, he stood before the congregation and read the letter aloud. Gasps filled the room. Some people wept openly. Others sat frozen in fear. News of the letter spread across Enugu. Some mocked it, saying it was superstition. But others, especially the reckless youth, were shaken to their core. Soon, Chike began visiting schools, markets, and churches, sharing his story. Each time he told it, people broke down in repentance, vowing to change before it was too late. But Chike himself was never free from sorrow. He often returned to Emeka's grave, standing there for hours, whispering, "I'm sorry, brother. I couldn't save you. But I'll save others in your memory." Years passed. Chike grew older, but the fire of his mission never died. Some called him the Watchman, a man haunted by a letter from beyond the grave. Even on his deathbed, he whispered to those around him, "Hell is real. Heaven is real. Choose wisely, before it is too late." When he died, villagers said the sky turned golden, as though heaven itself had honored a man who carried the warning of the damned so others could be saved. And the moral remains: life is fragile. Choices matter. Don't wait until it's too late. What you laugh at today may haunt you in eternity. Choose wisely, live righteously, and remember, the letter from hell was not just for Chike, it is a warning for all of us.